Many years ago, I had a colleague who was very smart, very wise guy. He was 10, 15 years my senior, and I often looked to him for a little guidance and wisdom. He was an ordained minister, and he is a person who had a double doctorate degree in psychology. Very smart guy. I remember him saying to me one day, I was struggling with the church I'd been serving, pouring my blood, sweat, and tears, pouring my heart out for this church, and the church seemed to be growing, which was great, but I was exhausted. I was burning myself out. I was feeling unloved and unappreciated. And he said to me, Mark, never try to love something that can't love you back. And I thought to myself, what sweet relief to hear those words. I don't have to love something that can't love me back. But over the years, as I've matured in my faith and matured in my ministry, I've questioned that saying. Because it seems to me that loving something and someone who can't love you back is exactly what Jesus did for us at Golgotha. Jesus loved a world that couldn't love him back, at least not yet. Jesus loved those who were persecuting him at Golgotha, who couldn't love him back. He even asked God for some help in forgiving those people. I can't forgive them, Lord. You forgive them. He loved those who couldn't love him back. And maybe it's in loving others we meet along the way in the city who can't love us back, or loving the city itself as a place, as a home that God loves and wants and seeks to restore. You know, some of you maybe have experienced our beautiful coffee hour after worship at the Old Stone Church. I know sometimes newcomers come in and go, wow, this is an incredible coffee hour. People have come up to me and said, we've never seen such an extravagant coffee hour laid out for people who come to worship here at Old Stone Church. They don't even know that the people putting on the coffee hour, they're doing that themselves. They pay for that out of their own pockets. They come with this extravagant love and seek to welcome those who come here to worship. And then I tell them some words that Joanna Thompson shared with me many, many years ago. She said, Mark, for some of the people who come into the Old Stone Church to worship and then join us for coffee hour, this may be the only meal they eat all day. You can't see that unless you're looking through the eyes of the heart, enlightened. You can't love the city or love others or love and welcome guests with Christian hospitality in the city unless you're doing it through the eyes of the heart, enlightened.